we had discussed about some of the important or major crops. Major food crops. You all know it is, yes, rice and wheat. Then we discussed also about some other crops just like sugar cane. Then we discussed about pulses, and what was the importance of pulses? The important feature that we saw? Yes, it is India is the largest producer and consumer of pulses. Yeah. Today we will be discussing about the horticulture crops. Now under this horticulture crops comes both fruits and the vegetables, and you will be eager to know what is all that comes under this. We can see that India is the largest producer of fruits and vegetables in the world, that is the horticulture crops. And India is also, in India we can see the production of many fruits and vegetables. Just like we can see it's a producer of tropical as well as temperate fruits also. Now we can see what are the fruits in great demand in India. For example, the mangoes. We have got some speciality for the mangoes, mainly found in the states like Maharashtra, Andhra Pradesh, UP and West Bengal. Same way, when we talk about oranges, the oranges of Nagpur, they are of great demand in the world market. Same way, the bananas of Kerala, Mizoram, Maharashtra and Tamil Nadu, they have got a special market in the world as well as in India also. Coming to the next, that is just like fruits like lychee, Goa, they are famous in Uttar Pradesh and Bihar. Then the pineapples of Meghalaya, grapes of Andhra Pradesh and Maharashtra, apples and all of Himachal Pradesh. So these are some of the fruits we can see which are very famous in the world market, mainly grown in different parts or different states of India itself. And we can see that India produces almost 30% of the world's vegetables. Now we are a good producer of vegetables in the world market. And we can also see that in India, India is also considered to be an important producer of some other vegetables and all, just like pea, cauliflower, onion, cabbage, tomato, brinjal, potato and all. These are also mainly produced in our fields. So here we can see that coming to all these things, we can see that India is a good producer of fruits as well as vegetables also. And our fruits and vegetables, they have also got good markets in the world market. Next, coming to our non-food crops. Okay, so coming to rubber. So you might have heard about rubber. Yes, we know that it is a plantation crop. And in this rubber, it is considered to be an equatorial crop, mainly found in those regions. And we can also find that it is considered as an equatorial crop, but it is also found in or grown in the tropical and the subtropical areas also. And as I told you earlier, rubber is a plantation crop and a single crop is grown in a large area. So the production is more. And what is the climatic condition required for the growth of a rubber? Mainly we can see it requires a moist and humid climate, and the rainfall should be more than 200 centimeter. That means it requires a good rainfall for its better growth. At the same time, the temperature should be also above 25 degrees Celsius. That is why we call it as mainly an equatorial crop, because it requires rainfall as well as a good amount of temperature also for its better growth. Then, now what is the importance of this rubber? We have got a lot of importance related to rubber. It is mainly used in the industries and all, and making of many things. So it is used as an important raw material also. So here we can see that is what it is told. Rubber is told as an important industrial raw material. And the places in India, mainly we can see in Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Andaman and Nicobar Islands, then the Garo hills of the Meghalaya and all, we can find the growth of rubber. And India, we know that it ranks 5th among the world's natural rubber. So we can see in Kerala itself, we can find the importance of rubber. And you will be properly knowing about the cultivation of it. And even though it requires a good amount of rainfall, temperature and all, but we should be careful that the water does not accumulate on its roots and all. So that is related to our rubber. Now we can see here how the consumption of natural rubber, in what all sectors it is used. Mainly, most part of it is used for the making of auto tires and tubes. Then we have got different areas where it is used, that is for making cycle tires, tubes, camelback, footwears, dipped goods, then latex foam. All these are the different materials which are being made out of this natural rubber. Okay, so that is all about a non-food crop, that is rubber. Then I told about the fiber crop. Mainly in India, we make use of two important fiber crops, that is our jute and cotton. And mainly we know that this jute and cotton, they have got a variety of uses. When we talk about cotton, mainly in our textile mills and all, we make use of this cotton. So it is on great demand. Same way our jute also. It is also used in the textiles, in making of textiles, as well as it has got many other purposes also. So it is of great importance and great demand also. So coming to our fiber crops, other than this cotton, jute and all, we have got hemp. It is also somewhat same as this jute. And natural silk, they are considered to be the main four fiber crops, but we can see mainly we are concerned with our cotton and jute. So the first three, that is cotton, jute and hemp, they are derived from the crops grown in the soil. Silk, we know how it is obtained. It is obtained from the cocoons of silkworm, which we feed on the green leaves and all. But cotton, jute and hemp, we get it from the crops. Okay. Then, rearing of this silkworm, we mainly know what is it known as. Yes, it is known as sericulture. So, mainly we are having two important fiber crops, that is cotton and jute. Other than that, we are having hemp and silk also. Hemp is also somewhat same as cotton and jute. It is grown in the soil. But when we talk about silk, it is reared from this silkworm, isn't it? So, that is about our fiber crops. First, coming to cotton. What is the importance of cotton and where it is grown? What are the climatic conditions required for the growth of cotton? As I told you earlier, it is mainly used in the textile mills and all. And when we talk about cotton, it is believed that India is the original home of our cotton plant. And at the same time, it is, as I told you, important raw material of the cotton textile industry. And we can see that India is the third largest producer of cotton in the world. And cotton grows on what type of soil? You have already studied cotton grows well in the black soil. So mainly where we can find them? Yes, soils of the Deccan Plateau. And what about the climatic conditions and all required for the growth of cotton? Yes, it requires a high temperature, light rainfall. High temperature is needed, light rainfall, and one more important thing which is needed for the growth of cotton is 210 frost-free days. Okay, frost-free days are needed for the better growth of our cotton, and at the same time, it also needs bright sunshine for its growth. That is what we say, it requires high temperature, light rainfall, then 200, and that is an important point related to our cotton. That is, it requires 210 frost-free days as well as a bright sunshine for its growth. Then, other than that, this cotton, it is considered to be a kharif crop and almost it takes 8 to 10 months for its maturity. And the places, that is the major cotton producing states in India, we know Maharashtra, it is the first one, followed by Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh, Karnataka and all. So these are the important states where we can find the majority of cotton is grown. And the climatic condition, which is very important, it requires a high temperature, light rainfall, and the most important one is 210 frost-free days. So that is the importance of our cotton. Next, coming to our jute. This jute is also known as golden fiber. What is the reason for its being known as golden fiber? Yes, it is because of its color. So the color, the whitish color that we are having, it may be the reason why it is known as golden fiber, or else it is because of its demand, or else the cost of it. A good jute quality costs a lot. So because of all these reasons, our jute is known as a golden fiber. Then, in which type of soil it grows well? It grows well in well-drained, fertile soils. Okay, well-drained, that means water content should be less. Well-drained, fertile soils in the floodplains where soils are renewed every year. Floodplains we know, as a flood comes, it will be carrying on the old one and new soil will be deposited. So that soil is very good for the growth of our cotton. So it grows well in the soils of flood plains. It is an important soil. Then, what about the temperature required? Yes, it also requires high temperature during the time of growth. While it is growing up, we know that it requires a high temperature during the time of growth. It is specified. But we can see the different places also, just like West Bengal, Bihar, Assam, Odisha. These are the major jute producing states. Although it requires, it's an important part that when this jute is growing up, it requires a very good temperature. So that means it will give a good quality jute. Other than that, we can also see that this jute, as we know, it was in great demand in the olden days. But gradually what happened? Yes, due to the lack of its availability and all, we can see that its demand also started decreasing. And because of its cost also, it was not easy for the common people to buy that. And this cotton itself has got many purposes, making of gunny bags, then in the textiles, footwears, all these things we can see that we make use of our jute also. And it is in great demand again now. We can see it is in great demand now again because we can see that the substitutes that we were making use of instead of jute and all, it has come down. So again this jute has gained importance. So this is all about our jute. Thank you.